Okay, hey guys, with my new video that I posted, the journaling video, please go watch it if you haven't already. I wanted to show you guys a short little video on how I set up my journal. I know I touched on it a little bit in the video, but I wanted to actually show you guys it and see maybe have a better understanding and maybe it can help you start your journal. So here's the journal that I use. Here's the pen that I use. It's very, very small. I don't really, you don't need a huge, big ton of space to write. So a nice small journal. And I personally correspond my journal with this book called The Pivot Year. You do not have to do that at all. It's just a recommendation. I really like it. It is 365 days to become the person you truly want to be. It has basically just quotes and helpful paragraphs that are just, to become who you want to be. Okay, here I just wanted to show you guys how I actually set up my journal and how I structure it. I personally recommend starting with a blank journal. So yeah, here's how I do it. Obviously first I add the date because that's super important. Then I add the day of the year to correspond with the Pivot Year book. And then I add the time that I'm journaling. As you can see, I was checking my watch, but yeah, then I just add the time that I'm journaling because I find it important to recognize when I was working in the journal. Okay, and now for the actual setup of my journal. I begin with 3 things that I'm grateful for, just to start off with some positivity and so I can help remember what was going on that day. Then I go to 3 things that went well because I want to recognize, my effort and the positive things of the day. And then I do 3 things I want to fix. I don't say 3 things that went bad because I feel that's too negative, but I just want to recognize the things that I want to change. And then I do 3 reoccurring thoughts. This is one I added recently. I just think it's kind of helpful for me to recognize what keeps coming up and what I keep thinking about. And then that little bottom space below, I just leave as free write space, just because I think it's important to just kind of let your thoughts flow. Well, anyway, I hope that was a little helpful for you guys to understand how I set up my journal and maybe help you figure out how you want to set up your journal. Go watch my journaling video now if you want to see the scientifically backed tips on how to successfully journal.